Hello everyone, welcome back to those that are returning, and if you are new, this is the Jazzy Gym Tarot, and this is my beautiful, lovely channel. All right, so today I'm just gonna do a guided message. It's probably gonna be a quick one. I'm sorry for the delay in videos. I've been trying to get my daughter ready for school, and that's been my focus. So I'm not gonna pressure myself this week in regards to videos. So I'm gonna try and get them out as I can, and we'll go from there. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. It's just gonna be a simple message and see what spirit needs to let us know, things like that. All right, what do we need to know, spirit? What's something you need to highlight for us? What do you need to highlight for us? They're like nothing. All right, let me see. Sometimes the energy gets stalled. 1, 2, 3. All right, if it's connected, thank you. Expect powerful change. Let's see. All right, expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. I believe the new moon is about to come up. I don't know the exact date on that, but I believe it's coming soon. And with this eclipse, it's just very like, we're revealing shadows, we're seeing things that haven't been revealed to us before, or we're finally feeling the energy that we have been ignoring for a long time, because now it's up in our face, right? Now it's here. We have to deal with it. We have to work through it. We have to focus on what needs to change before our manifestations can come into fruition type thing, right? And on the bottom of the deck, it says time for healing, right? Look at that moon. It's such a soft moon. Lavender, lilac, those are pretty colors, right? But I see the consistency is purple, so there's a connection with the crown chakra up here, and spirit trying to give you these messages, and spirit trying to connect with you, saying like, hey, you need to pay attention to what I'm trying to show you. You need to pay attention to this, like, what is it, the shift in energy for you. Let me take one more. All right. And then right here it says your dreams need a practical plan, right? Full moon in Taurus. So we have an idea of where we want to go. We have an idea of who we want to be, right? But if that does not align with your purpose, you need to go step by step on how to achieve the goal that you're trying to reach, right? With Taurus is a very stubborn person. Taurus is I got my heels dug in the dirt and that's it, right? And this is going from a new moon to a full moon. So there's a completion here, right? But it could be an inaccurate way of doing things, or a incomplete way of doing things, especially with the fact that you didn't work through what spirit had showed you, and now you have to start again, right? There could be like this message of having to restart from where you used to be and where you are now. Like, you have to go back and work through all those emotions and all those issues before you can work on the money plan, before you can work on the business, before you can work on that family, that marriage. Like, you have to work on something within yourself, because you're blocking yourself, if that makes sense. Your mindset is not correct. You're not growth oriented. You're very much like, but if I start here and then this happens, then I'll be right back here. So find the root as to why this is the issue. Find the root as to why you're focused on the negative. You're focused on what is most likely going to happen because of your mindset not shifting the way that it needs to. Okay, and it's just like, spirit, when there's a tower moment as well, it's unexpected, it's unwanted, it's unnecessary, right? To us. Excuse me, my throat hurts. So there's like a communication issue. But it's just like the tower moment may seem unnecessary to us. It may seem like something that is forced. Like, I wasn't ready, and why did you put me here if I wasn't ready? Spirit knows what you're capable of, and Spirit has seen what you have done with your life. Spirit has seen where you've been and where you are now. There's been a lot of steps that have been taken up until this point. So you are capable of going through this problem, going through this issue, and acknowledging what you need to work on. But if you don't allow yourself to fall with that tower, to fall with that foundation, and see why it broke in the first place, why the ice cracked beneath your feet, then you're just going to keep repeating the same thing. You're going to keep stepping on a lake that is frozen, thinking that you are stable, and fall through. That is what I'm seeing. I'm thinking of this movie, of this, what is it? She was ice skating on a lake and she fell through, and I think she hurt her leg, and she she thought she ruined her chances of being a Olympic figure skater, or like a competition ready figure skater. Sorry, I think I moved the camera. I didn't mean to do that. And she had to work through those emotions. She had to work through that negative mindset. She had to work through her healing process to understand that no matter how far you get set back, you can still come back from the pain, from the fall, from the damage. You can still come back. You may not be the same, but you're exactly where you need to be, right? Let's see what affirmations I can get for this reading. Like I said, it's not going to be a long reading. Alrighty. This says, right here, and then we have the moons again. Look at that. We have the moons. We have the moon cycle going from new moon to full moon. You see how spirit works? You see how spirit works. But either way, it says, I am financially abundant. Money flows through me with ease. This is that mindset of lack. I deal with that every day. I deal with, I don't have enough, I don't do this, I don't do that. We have to change it to, money is a frequency I flow in, right? Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Everything I touch turns to gold. It's like that Midas touch mindset. But you have to be careful on what you put your hand on, because just like Midas, everything he touched turned to gold. So your loved ones, your memories, things like that, like things could immortalize in gold, and you can be obsessed with it to that point where you lose people because of it. So you don't want to be overly greedy, and you don't want to be overly lack mindset, like overly poor type thing within your mind frame. You want to be in the middle. You want to be like, I am welcoming this abundance. I am welcoming this change. I am welcoming this life. But it's just like, we have to admit, even though the Taurus character is a bull, he is stubborn, he is dead set on what he wants. But the second he sees what he wants, he's gonna go for it. It's like that bullfighting thing with the red flag and everything. Once he sees there's something that he wants to go towards, he's going to go towards it, if it's worth his time, right? They are very abundant Tauruses. They can attract money, and especially with Taurus being an earth sign, it's also like telling you to get grounded. With this card being green, let me show you again. With this card being green, there's a lot of stuff going on right here in your heart. We may need to work on some emotional stuff in regards to financials, in regards to where we want to be career-wise. You know, it's like, I understand we may have had family members that told us that our dreams and passions are not worth going towards. But you know, if your happiness is more important to you, then what's the point of listening to that negative energy? Because that's the only thing that's keeping you stagnant, is now that somebody has become that negative voice for you, that's all you hear. Thank you. See? 5 of Pentacles. After I just said that lack mindset, poor. I am poor, I am this, I am that, I have to beg, I can't ask for help, I can't do this, I can't do that. You know, it's just like, these people left me out in the cold, these people threw me to the ground when I had nothing, and then they weren't for you. They weren't meant to be there, right? This is all about changing your frame of mind and realizing that not everything people say to you is accurate. Not everything you say to yourself is needed, is accurate, is true, right? 2 things can be true at once. Yes, you may not have it right now, but that doesn't mean you can't have it in the future. That doesn't mean that you won't see success soon. That doesn't mean that you'll be in lack forever. Okay? 4 of Cups. This is Spirit telling you, hey, I have a blessing for you. Are you going to finally see it? Is this something that you're ready to achieve? Is this something that you're ready to receive? Are you worth what you believe that you are deserving of? Right? You keep telling yourself every day, I'm deserving of a higher opportunity. I'm deserving of a higher management position. I'm deserving of that CEO job. I am deserving of this. I am deserving of that. Of a new car, a new house, a new home. Right? But in the back of your mind, you're like, but how am I going to get it? See? And I'm not trying to say that it's all about the way you attract. Like, yes, I understand that, what is it? The law of attraction is not everybody believes in that. But you have to realize that if you're telling yourself every day you can't do something, then you're going to stop yourself from doing it. You're going to stop yourself from achieving it. You know, you're going to stop yourself from believing I am worth it. So your words matter. The way you talk to yourself does matter. My boo thing came, so I just went ahead and paused it, and then we'll be at, right? So at the bottom, we have the World. All right, the World is in reverse. So this is not seeing the cycles, not allowing completion, not allowing things to end, not allowing yourself to move on, okay? When the World is in reverse, it's because we're not ready to move on from this story. We're not ready to move on from this path. But we gotta go. It's time to leave it. There's no reason to stay in this position of hard-headed activity, right? When Spirit's trying to guide you, Spirit's all like, you're worth the finances, you're worth this, you're worth that, you're worth the family. And you're like, but how am I going to get the family? I can't have kids. I can't do that. You can be blessed in many ways, okay? You don't know what Spirit has in store for you. Sometimes it's just the wrong person, wrong time, right? Wrong job, wrong position. Sometimes your worth is not being seen, and that's what stops you from moving into the path that you truly deserve and that you truly think that you should be on right now. One of my favorite tarot readers was talking about how Spirit confirms a lot of things in different ways. Sometimes you're blessed to not receive a certain opportunity because it wasn't meant for you. And then it's also a blessing to see things not come your way, right? To see things for what it is. Like, all of it is a confirmation in regards to your situation, okay? So when Spirit blocks you, that is a blessing. When Spirit stops you, that is a blessing, because you don't know what could have happened if you were in that position. Maybe it was a toxic boss. Maybe that boss was a sexual harasser. Maybe that boss didn't see your potential. Maybe that boss just saw you as a cute face and that's it, and thought you could be a secretary for the next 5 years, right? Maybe that hospital you were trying to apply to just wanted you to be an extra doctor on scene. They didn't see you being the head doctor, even though they told you that you had the position and the prerequisites to do so, the accolades, right? You are capable of being the head neurosurgeon, but they like the one they got right now. But they're not going to tell you that because they want you to be the backup. You are not the backup, okay? You are number one, and that's it. Don't let anybody tell you what your worth is. Don't let anybody tell you what you are not deserving of. A lot of this is just the words that are being spoken to you, the words you speak to yourself, how you view yourself. There's a lot of self-healing that needs to happen before you can move on. And that's what Spirit needs you to understand. I love you, right? I love you, but you need to understand that how you're talking to yourself is not nice. You need to use nice words. You need to reparent yourself. You need to make sure that you understand that you are not your parents. You are not the generation before you, right? You are not the alcoholics in your family. You are meant to be better. So do better, think better, feel better, all right? But that is the message for today. It was a pretty cute message. I'll say that. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like received it. And if it resonated, then it did. Okay, and I'm glad that it did. All right. But there you go. And as always, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I appreciate you sharing your energy with me today. Okay? All right. Love you. Bye.